So let me open the box up here to show you what I got here. This is a 22-inch version light bar. Let's see if I can show you. I'm not sure if this is all the screw in here. Got another box of screw. Got the the harness cable. They even provide that for you so you can mount onto your car. It had daytime running light inside the light bar itself, which is very neat. And this is the plastic cover lens to deflect the light differently depending on what you want to use this for. I'll put that on the side first here. And AuxBeam here, the car, thank you car. Give them a rating, I guess, if you like the product. And here's the manual, how to use them. Put the boxes aside. Loop this in here. Pretty excited to have this light bar here. Wow, look at that. Up close. See? Very good quality. It's very sturdy, very heavy. It's all metal exterior. Got off this hex screw here. The light bar, this one is curved a little bit. I don't know if you can see here in the camera. It's a tiny curve. It's not too much, but you know, it's designed to kind of curve along the front side of your car, so that you know when you mount it actually look perfectly in your car or your truck or whatever you plan to mount this on. The AuxBeam brand is on this side here. I don't know if I can get my camera to focus there. And right now, this is all plastic here, plastic lens in front, but it's very heavy and very sturdy. Let me see if I can show you this side here. The way that they have this, you can screw in, you can angle it differently depending on this notch here. But this is just kind of show you up close of the light itself. It's kind of been raining here a couple of days now, so I can't really take this out to show you yet, but I'll have to wait for the rain to stop to kind of show you a little demo of this thing. So there. Let's see if I can get my camera to focus. Come on, do it. Okay. Let's see what's in all the box here. So this is the mounting plate here. Man, this is pretty heavy duty mounting plate that you can mount on the side here. Look very heavy duty for sure. Look how thick that thing is. I'll get my camera to focus. It's pretty bad at focusing here. But there. This look very heavy. It's aluminum. See what's in this box. This is where all your other kind of mounting plate, they provide you all kinds so you can use this adapter, so you don't have to weld it. But this kind, sometimes you probably would have to weld it, depending on the vehicle you try to mount this on. But they do provide a lot of different hardware here for you to mount differently. I'm not sure how to use this yet. Better get all the hex screw here. The hex screw is, let me see if I can show you this. It's actually one of those special hex screws that you require a special Allen wrench to unlock them, because you don't want people to come and steal your light bar, because this thing costs like 100 something, you know. So you don't want people to steal it from your vehicle. So let me see if I can focus onto that thing. Come on, do it. There, you can see that little dot in the middle of the hex screw. So the Allen wrench that they provide have that little hole in there as well. So you don't lose this thing, because this, you know, without this thing you can't, you know, you have to find one that with the hole in there inside the Allen wrench for it to lock into place here, so you can untying the light bar out if you want to remove them. And to install it, you need this little Allen wrench here. So that's very neat that they provide that. All the hex screw that they give you have that little special hole or special little dot inside, so you can't just use any Allen wrench. You have to use their Allen wrench to tie it up and then, you know, loose it up. I got a measure for you. I forgot to do that. So let me see if I have the extension cable here is a little bit longer than 1.6 foot or so. So that's the extension cable. And this is a high quality. It seems like it's a silicone rubber covering the cable. That's just an indication of a high quality product that they give you. And here's the port. The port that, you know, I don't see if my camera gonna focus on that or not. But the port is actually have a rubber thing come in as well, so you know water not gonna leak inside from all the weather. But it looks very good. So let me measure the light bar here. The top here, without the extrusion on the side, is about 21 inch and a half, or 21 inch and 3/8 to be exact. The rear is a little bit less. It's 20 inch and 3/4 at the rear, and the front is about 21 and a half or so here on the front, or 21 3/8. And the extension here, I don't know, you can see that extension little knob here on the side. If I measure with that knob, it's a little bit over 22 inches, 22 1/4. And this is about 3 inch. There. This is 21 3/8. And let's see the depth of it here. The depth is about 3.5. But it's curved a little bit, so I can't really measure the curve correctly. But just to show you, let's see, it's curved a little bit based on the tape measure here. Kind of straight. So, all right. Okay, so I'm in the kind of middle of nowhere. There's some bush and stuff out in the front. It's about, I'll say this is about 200 feet away to the bush and stuff. I'm gonna turn off my light so you can see how dark it is outside. Pitch dark, black. My car have HID headlight, and you know, I place, you can't even see it, I place this thing right kind of on top of my car right now, and I'm gonna turn, let's see, this is the low beam. I'm turning it on right now. Yeah, that's the pattern you're gonna see. My camera is adjusting to the light quite good, so you don't see how bright this is, but you know, at night this is very bright, and I'm sure it's pretty good in the day. So I'm gonna turn on the high beam here of this thing. Off, on. So that's off. This is on. And it's shined very well
See how far that is? It's very good hot spot. You can adjust this thing up and down pretty well. And that's just amazing light beam that you see here. But let me go ahead and turn on my high beam actually to kind of compare. I don't know if you can even see my high beam. It's a little yellow. Show up a little bit on the camera. But as far as compared to this LED, there's just no way. This is a 120 watt light bar that I bought. So the quality is amazing. You know, that's without the beam. Turn on the beam there. And this without the daylight driving. But you can't even tell. You kind of see it a little brighter, I guess, along the lens. But you know, on a distance you can't even see it. So there it is. Alright, so that's just to show you a quick demonstration of the light bar.
So I get a little more time to look at the cable wiring. So this is what I want to show you, how I wired this cable up with the harness. In the box that I received, they did not include the instruction of how the harness cable worked, but I will include a picture of you know, how which line is which for you, so that it will make it easier for you to connect this. But I wire it like so. The harness cable have this sleeve here, and it come with a 3 cable connect. Pretty easy. It's black to black, white, pretty much white line to white line, and the blue to red on this line here of the light. And this is the harness cable that the way that I wired up right now, because I'm just in a testing mode. I haven't mounted onto my vehicle yet, so I kind of wired up so that I can plug into a cigarette lighter and it will fire up this light just fine. Let me see if I can untangle this cable here. And so this harness that they include with this light bar here is actually very good. It comes with 2 relay, one for the natural flood beam here, and one is for daylight driving. So that's why there's 2 relay, and they have 2 fuse box with it. And here, this little connection is where you would punch to your vehicle firewall, so you can mount this little switch near your dash, so you can, you know, turn on off. If you mount it, or if you wire it so that it connect with your you know, headlight and your daytime running light, the relay will automatically kick it on whenever your other light is turned on. So you can actually disable this by using that switch. You can do it a couple of ways, but that's just, you know, they gave you this harness cable, which make it real easy. You don't have to buy extra harness cable or anything like that. And pretty much I just took 2 positive, you know, and 2 negative here to mount together as one line. But each one of this is, one is for daytime run light and one is for just regular floodlight. So I want to show you the, you know, the light up close, because my other camera did not focus too well. And so you can see the quality of this thing is pretty awesome, I have to say. There's a silicone rubber piece here on the very end where the cable coming out, and this thing is solid aluminum. So if you want to mount this, like weld it onto something, you can mount this onto like a steel plate and then weld that steel plate onto your vehicle. But they have the rubber piece that go under here, and you can just drill 1 hole and then mount onto your vehicle this way as well, using this little mount here. And this mount here, there's a couple ways you can run this, but you know, you can turn this 360, change the angle, and I don't know, you can see that here, right here in the middle of that is a very small LED. Is actually bright up very good, and when it light up, it shows this positive here. That's the daytime running light. So each one, you have 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here, and so on. But each one of this is a LED. individually. So when it light up, it's just the whole thing kind of show up all positive. It's very neat. So that's, you know, up close look at this light. You can see how the quality of this is very heavy. You know, I have a little scale here. Let me see if I can weight this. Turn it on. Let's see here. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Test it correctly. You can see the weight. It's about 4 pounds 6 ounce, or close to 7 ounce. The whole light bar. So that's, you know, that's pretty heavy for a light bar that made of aluminum. And this thing curved a little bit here. You can see up close. And that's how the reflector lens are. So alright, that's really all that I can really show you on this light bar. I really highly recommend AuxBeam. This is my second light bar from them, and honestly they make really awesome product. And this is one of the newer generation that you know, different kind I guess, and they just come out. I just want to test it out, try it. Alright, thank you for watching.